We got a great show for you today. As the New York Yankees win again last night, Gerrit Cole showing you that he's somewhat trustworthy, but not 100% trustworthy. The Mets, of course, won yesterday afternoon. And here we go again. Mets, Astros, Yankees, Rays, double-digit lead. Who's afraid of who? Who's going crazy? And why did I eat 3 donuts for lunch? Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today, kid?
Because the donuts tasted really, really good.
The donuts were very good. Yeah. The donuts were good. Our intern, Alabama, got us donuts from Norfolk Donut Company.
We now expect this every time you come in. The bar has been set very high.
You can't have an intern buying you things. And this one was unexpected. It was a thank you from her family for the Yankee tickets we gave her. And totally unexpected. But you should all learn a valuable lesson from that. It's called class.
Yes.
It's called class.
It's called bringing giant donuts that taste great.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly
that
right.
Oreo donut, I can still taste it.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that you would not expect me to say.
What, that Gerrit Cole's awesome?
No. I wanted it to happen.
You did?
I did.
You did?
I wanted it to happen. I wanted Gerrit Cole, and again, I'm not relevant in his world on the mound last night, but I wanted him to shut my big mouth up. I wanted Gerrit Cole to walk off the mound like Conor McGregor, throwing the no-no, saying, anybody else?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want from me? Now, the answer is yes. Postseason.
Yes.
But in the moment, I wanted that so bad I could taste it. I really did.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised he didn't close.
No, look, it's very difficult to get
good.
those last 6 outs of a no-hitter, to get the last 3 outs of a no-hitter. And he gave it a good run, and his pitch count was very high. So I was wondering, hey.
They were going to let him go for it.
No, I think he would. No doubt about it. But what if it got to 110? What if it got to 120? What if it got to 130? And then when he finally gives up the hit, the clean base hit, all of a sudden the game is in peril. All of a sudden you're like, wait a second.
Well, I mean, the game was in peril. They tied it 2-2.
And Clay Holmes finally showed he was sort of human. He didn't give up hard hit balls, so it's tough to say. Like
the dribbler that tied it. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
No, it's a tough one. And then poor Clay Holmes got screwed. He was supposed to get a win, and the official scorer took it away from him, which never happens.
There's a very little unknown rule that the official scorer, in his or her determination, can say, you were so pathetic, we're not going to let you backdoor into a W.
Yes,
and they used it.
It's rarely used. It's called
brief.
Which
is gamesmanship in my mind.
Is that what you think it was?
I think it's a local Tampa person, which is usually who's employed to do that, same as it is here. And they were like, F that. I'm not giving that guy a dub.
It's so uncommon. It's called brief and ineffective.
So
and
nobody gets the W.
No, that's not true. They hand the W to somebody else, and in this case, it was Wandy Peralta who ends up getting screwed out of a save. Because think about it. Aaron Boone used Clay Holmes in the 8th inning, which I thought was awesome. I love the way Boone managed last night. Gerrit Cole puts guys on base, and Aaron Boone makes a decision. I'm going to go to my best reliever right now in the 8th inning and not wait for the 9th inning. I don't know if it was a 5-out save. I think it was, get me the outs now. I'll worry about the 9th inning when I get there.
I mean, certainly on the table.
We saw Buck do that a couple of weeks ago.
Especially since I think he's been in the games, Holmes, with prior to last night. I think only a single inherited runner scored against him all year.
He's been unbelievable.
Yeah, so good.
But we've seen Buck do it a few weeks ago against the Dodgers where he used Edwin Diaz in the 8th and then tried Lugo in the 9th. It backfired. Lugo blew the save.
Right.
But I've always been a fan, and Boone even alluded to this a week ago with Chapman coming back. I'll use Holmes in high-leverage situations. That may not be the 9th inning. Last night was an example of it. Now, it didn't work out. It was very unlucky. But I love the fact, and I think we're going to see more of this, of saying, I'm going to use my best reliever now. So Yankees end up taking the lead on the Aaron Hicks triple in which he did his Ken Griffey Jr. imitation.
Yeah, like, hey, Aaron Hicks, you're batting .230. How about run it out? Not that he would have scored, but you don't know. Certainly on the table, considering the Rays outfielder collides into the wall and doesn't get up. And Aaron Hicks is enjoying the fact that he hit a ball straight, into fair territory. And I'm yelling at the TV, of course. God forbid the announcers criticize him. And he wound up on third base, so you could argue he ain't scoring an inside the park home run there, but how would you know?
He thought it was gone.
Of course
he did.
I'm
not defending him, but I guess I am.
You can't defend that.
He posed. He did a Griffey pose.
Out there and run.
Here's why I don't want to kill him. And you could yell at me for saying this. I love when Aaron Hicks, the rare times he's playing well, and he's playing really well in June, in fairness. He's hitting like 320 in June, so he's gotten hot. When Aaron Hicks hits bombs, he does this Ken Griffey Jr. stare.
You like it?
And I think it's badass.
When the ball goes out.
Well,
that's great.
He was wrong.
Guess what? You can't bat .230 and that's off a great month of baseball offensively, and stand there and admire a hit.
No, I get you.
Run.
I
can't say they probably wouldn't have sent him, is my gut.
Right.
But you got to run out of the game.
Right, it turns out not to matter because Trevino gets the sac fly right after. But Wandy Peralta got the save, except he doesn't get a save because the official scored and give Clay Holmes the win.
Whatever, it's another W for the Yankees. I mean, listen, it's every time you think the Yankees are going to somehow, some way crack or not fight back or go into some kind of lull, a lot of which we saw last year, what we saw the first 2 weeks of this year, every time over the last month, 5-6 weeks, where you're like, all right, here's where it's going to go south. It doesn't.
No, and think about what's been happening recently. Aaron Judge is slumping. This is like his first real slump of the season. Aaron Judge is slumping. DJ LeMahieu, let's face it, is having another disappointing, ineffective season. And Giancarlo Stanton is slumping. Despite all of that, Gleyber Torres is a beast.
Can I stop you on that for 1 second?
Aaron Hicks is red hot. Yes.
And let's give Gleyber Torres credit because he's our new kind of like whipping boy on the team since Sanchez isn't around. Gleyber Torres stole a run yesterday.
Yeah, no, and he's been hot.
Stole a run.
And Gleyber Torres.
I mean, stealing third base and then scoring in the manner he did, a run they obviously needed. Let's at least tip the cap to my man GT.
Let's go further than that. Gleyber Torres is back. Gleyber Torres has 13 home runs. He has an 830 OPS, like the guy that Yankee fans were in love with 3 years ago.
I never wavered on him.
Yes, you did.
I told you second base and leave him alone. And ever since they did that, guess what? My man's back.
He's back?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like statistically, Gleyber Torres is back from the doldrums of 20 and 21. He had 2 seasons, even though 20 wasn't a full season, in which he was declining. Gleyber Torres is back. So Judge is slumping. Stanton is slumping. DJ's having a subpar year, and the Yankees are overcoming all that.
Yeah, tomorrow's a $4 million day for Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has his arbitration hearing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's either, unless they figured something out today or tomorrow morning prior to whatever the arbitration timetable is, it's either 17 or 21, or maybe the Yankees come to him today and say, look, we're not going to go through the process. We're going to give you the 21.
They're not going to do that.
Which to me, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Right? And you know what, Aaron? We're not going to make your agents show up at Park Avenue or wherever they do these things or on Zoom calls and debate the merits of you getting $21 million. We're going to give it to you.
Yeah, does that happen in business?
No, it does not.
Okay.
But I think in this case, it's smart.
Well, I think it's smart to meet in the middle on both sides.
Yeah,
like, why the
19?
hell? Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's usually what happens in these cases.
And I don't like spending other people's money for them. But in this particular case, you know what? Here's the 20.
But do you think that is going to affect the long-term negotiations?
Not one bit at all.
All right, so then what's the difference?
But it's a good public relations move.
Is that what this is about?
Yes.
Good PR.
I mean, isn't it to some extent?
Here's a couple of $1 million, Aaron. Just take it.
Listen.
Because we want good PR.
Odds are, is the way it works, does it have to be 17 or 21?
No.
Or the arbitrator can say...
No. Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm asking.
They can
if
obviously...
They don't settle it.
No, the arbitrator is going to decide a winner and a loser. There's either going to be...
So the arbitrator can't say, I'm cutting the pickle.
Right.
It's 19.
And by the way, most of the times, teams and players settle. Like, we don't usually go to trial all that often, if you want to call it a trial, a hearing. So usually... cooler heads prevail.
All right.
You come up with a deal somewhere in the middle and it's done. But yeah, if it goes to a hearing, they decide player versus team. And usually, here's the other thing. Let's say there's 5 trials, right? I don't know how many they're going to be this year. I've been paying close attention to it. They will purposely split it. They don't want the owners winning too much. So the owners win some,
the players win some.
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
So in theory, while it's still based on individual merit, they're also aware of the scorecard.
They don't want to have one side destroy the other side. Yep.
Because the other side will complain.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. You ruled in favor of the players all 4 cases. Wow. You're anti-owner. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, if I'm the Yankees, I mean, just give him the 21. What are we doing? He's delivered. He's having an MVP caliber season. I'm not saying anyone's underpaid.
That's not what it's based on,
when you
bro.
make $17 million a year to play baseball, give them the money.
But it's not really based on that because most of the times when you have a debate on salary, it happens before the season starts. You're not doing it in the midst of a season like now. This is a rarity because of the dopey lockout.
I'm not saying you got to give him 9 years, and 35 per. That's a different conversation.
Right.
I'm just saying specifically for this year and the arbitration case in front of you, why even go through it?
Right.
And I'll tell you, part of me says, even if you're happy to pay him the 21 if you lose, because I'm sure the Yankees have no problem writing that check. To me, there's an intrinsic, how do I phrase this? Acrimony to this.
Yeah.
No matter how you cut it.
The hearing is
because you're
acrimonious.
arguing against each other.
Yeah, you're going to a hearing. It's like if Craig went to a hearing with WFAN about a salary. Spike Eskin sitting there with a piece of paper.
First off, I would not be talking to Spike.
Well, let's say he's the
way above his pay grade to do my deal.
All right, the lawyer
will tell Spike what we agreed to.
The lawyer
that's how that goes.
Of WFAN in this hearing is just going to attack you. They're going to attack everything you said, everything you've done, and they're going to act as if you're this terrible host, even though they want you back.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a hearing about money.
Right.
So when the Yankees lawyer is in there arguing against Aaron Judge, they're attacking Aaron Judge.
Well, he doesn't play center field every day. Some days he DHs. He can't play 3 straight games on the carpet in Toronto.
He can't hit
it's bad for his knees.
He can't hit the low strike. The umpires are always right. They get those low strikes right.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't swing and it keeps getting called.
So I got to tell you, I thought this was going to get really boring, the Yankee win streak.
Oh, stop.
I was like, there's a part of me saying, well, this sucks.
Come on.
Another win. But it's the exact opposite.
Of course it's the opposite.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And also they're winning.
Even when they blew the lead, Garrett couldn't close out the no-hitter or even, close out, get the W even. I thought I was going to be bored by it.
But Craig,
so boring.
First of all, even if the Yankees won every game 12-0, it's not boring. Any real Yankee fan would say this is amazing. But the Yankees are winning in very different ways every single night. Like, they are giving you...
I agree. Like, tonight's going to be Nestor Cortez. Last night was Garrett Cole. 3 nights ago, it might have been DJ or Gleyber Torres with the entire offense. Or, God forbid I say it, Joey Gallo hitting 2 home runs. Yeah, they're amphibious.
Yeah. They're an amphibiously winning team.
They are.
Yeah.
They can do multiple things that you wouldn't think they can.
Right.
They're totally amphibious.
Yes.
Much like I am with throwing a football. I'm amphibious, too.
How's that?
I throw lefty, I throw righty.
Do you do it well, though?
No.
I can do a lot of things. Doesn't mean I'm doing it well.
Well, there's one thing I don't do well, lefty.
What's that?
But I keep convincing myself it's a stranger. She'll get used to it and get better at it the more you try.
Oh, my God.
But that doesn't always work.
I've never tried that, by the way.
For another day, Evan. Maybe for another day. Maybe for another day. By the way, I'm upset with Tommy, but I don't know if I want to take that out. This is a serious one, so I may have to discuss this at our lunch tomorrow.
Really?
We're having a staff lunch tomorrow.
It's a celebration, though. It's a happy one.
No, it's not.
That's what I was under the impression.
It's a staff lunch to go over things.
I thought we were going to celebrate our success, celebrate the fact that you and I will do very few shows over the next 2 months.
Well, you and I are celebrating that, yeah.
Yeah.
We're having a staff lunch, and invite the interns to come, too, if you'd like to. We're going to Adora Lay tomorrow at 11:30. I just that way, you bring the interns, there's witnesses.
What did Loogie do that pissed you off? I'm curious now.
Pissed off is a strong... representation.
How would you phrase it then?
Madder than hell.
Madder than
a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I aware of what he did?
You may or may not be.
Would I even care?
I think you'd be with me on this.
I would be.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fascinated now. I'm the judge. Judge Evan. Let me know.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
He went on as a guest with Brandon Tierney today. Who does he think he is?
Really?
You don't have permission to do that.
You got to ask permission. That's the thing.
You can't just go on another show as a guest without asking me and Evan.
Of course.
I mean, you're not a host.
Yeah.
You're our producer. So if another show wants to have you on, and I'm not sure what the entire conversation was, other than some stupid Met take that you have and Evan has about, we don't want to play the Yankees in the World Series, which we've gone over in this show many times. Why would you go on another show without letting me and Evan know? It's a problem. But we'll discuss it tomorrow at our lunch with witnesses.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, but am I right?
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, personally, I would have said, great. I would have patted him on the back and said, go kick some ass.
Yeah.
But still, you need to
Hey, guys,
ask.
you cool if I go on, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
I don't know what Brandon's going to ask me about. What if he starts grilling you about me and Evan?
Yeah.
And about how we do a show. And what it takes for us to be number one in the afternoons. I don't know.
I would never reveal that, though. I would keep that
because you
stuff
don't know what
private.
it takes. That's why.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you were dying for me to jump on the mic. I was doing everything impossible not to speak.
I didn't ask you to talk. I didn't say, Tommy, what do you say for yourself?
Set that up
I'm taking the high road on this one.
Taking the high road?
Yeah, the high road.
You already
what would be the low road?
The low road would be my last name's not Roberts or Carton. You're not my father. I don't have to ask for permission.
You don't
that
know
would be
your
the low
father's
road.
birthday
The
is.
high, I don't, but I knew
I'm not your
Father's Day
father.
was this past Sunday.
Yeah.
By the way,
hold on. By the way, you don't know your father's birthday. What's Craig's birthday?
January 28th.
He still doesn't get it.
Damn it.
I mean, he's got the right month at least.
What's my birthday?
July 11th.
That's easy. 7/11.
He nailed it.
Yeah, but you guys have been friends for 25 years.
He doesn't know his parents' birthday.
I know. It's
he
disgusting.
came out of his mom and still doesn't know.
He was adopted, but that's another story.
Oh.
And I'm pro-adoption.
Sorry about that.
Except in his case. Should have left him in the Hudson River. Pretended he was Moses.
That's not nice.
Put him in a basket. Maybe an Israeli family will adopt him. Yeah, the son of God. There he is. Anyway.
I will ask for permission next time. All future.
It's not going to be next time.
Well,
that's it.
But if they ask me,
it ran its course. You're done.
No, but if someone asks me to come on a show.
You say no.
What do you mean you say no?
You say no.
Why?
Because you don't have our permission. Why?
But if I get your.
And I'm not being a bad guy.
Let's go.
The answer is, I got to find out. I got to ask.
Let's go down this road. I ask for permission.
Yeah.
I can't be on if you say yes?
Which show?
What?
If we
matters.
say
Who's
yes.
asking?
Listen, it's very simple. The answer is no across the board. You're punished. That's it. That's it. Don't ask. I'll let you know in a couple months if you can go on another show on this radio station.
So I'm in timeout.
You're in, I don't know what you...
Well, that's what it sounds like.
If I was a
Talking
new
timeout. I'm
parent,
going to go
yeah,
sit in
you're
the corner
timeout.
and think about it.
Put a dunce cap on, sit in the corner, pee on the blanket, and get back to me in a month.
Gotcha.
Yes, you're in timeout.
When did they retire the dunce cap? Because even when I was a kid, the dunce cap was gone.
They've never retired it.
What do you mean they've never retired it?
They just call it other things now.
What do they call it now? The special chair?
Intellectually stupid. That's all. Because if you call a kid a dunce, they make a hit list.
But wasn't there a hat you used to wear, like back in the 60s?
They put you in a little beanie with a propeller on top.
That's what I'm saying.
And said, hey, dunce, you can't play kickball today.
When they get rid of that?
Why can't I play kickball today? Because you're a dunce. Yeah, it was tough being a dunce.
I miss the dunce years.
Yeah,
I
do
may
ya?
have been dunce once or twice. Yeah, when I went to school, there was no dunce hat. That's the difference between you and I.
You
You're
didn't
old, I'm young.
even get to play silent ball in school.
What are you talking about?
Silent ball was desktop dodgeball.
Really?
And it was you remember the smaller red dodgeball?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd all sit on top of your desks, elementary school game,
Right.
and you weren't allowed to speak. I gave the teacher peace. If you spoke, you're out. Okay?
And where do you go?
You got to sit down.
Oh, you sit down from the
In
top.
your seat,
Gotcha.
You're sitting on top of your desk.
I got you now.
And now it's dodgeball. That's it.
Is there a ball involved?
Yeah, the small red ball.
Yeah, but I still don't understand the ball. Like, if you talk, you're out. What do you do
Silent
with the ball?
I throw it at you.
Oh, you're playing it while you're silent?
Yeah, so
I
if
like
you
this
catch
game.
it, I'm out. If
Gotcha.
I nail you, and there were they invented later on in my elementary school experience, they created the no headshot rule. But there was a time where headshots were allowed.
Dude, they don't even allow dodgeball in schools anymore, I don't think.
Very few do, some do.
Because I played dodgeball in school. It was great.
Actually, there are high schools now that have dodgeball leagues for the kids.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but elementary school, you're probably right. They got rid of that. They got rid of one of the great games of all time.
Steal the bacon?
No. Run, catch, and kiss.
Run, catch, and kiss.
That was an elementary school game.
That sounds like a game they should take away.
It was boys versus girls.
Terrible, yeah.
And you'd run after girls. You'd grab them and kiss them.
Okay, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I think I know why they took that away.
It was called Run, Catch, Kiss.
All right.
That was an acceptable game back in 1978.
Do you know if you can dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball? True story.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could probably dodge a ball.
He doesn't get the movie reference.
I didn't get
It's
it.
a first, ladies and gentlemen.
Was that Dodgeball, Vince Vaughn?
Evan threw out a movie reference, and Craig was like, I'm confused.
Not that good a movie.
Oh, come on.
And I love Vince Vaughn.
You think Dodgeball was a bad movie?
It was an adequate movie.
It was a very good movie.
Adequate.
Big
Dodgeball's
Mac,
very, very funny.
break the tie.
Very funny.
Thank you.
It was
Much
adequate.
better than adequate.
Not a top 5 of Vince Vaughn's filmography, I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Wedding
think it's right around the
Crashers.
top of the
Wedding
top
Crashers
five.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
easy. I'm with you.
Swingers for
Yeah.
sure. Couples Retreat for
Oh,
sure.
no.
Over
better
Dodgeball?
Than,
Over
Dodgeball's better
Dodgeball,
than
yeah.
Couples Retreat.
Come
no,
on.
sorry.
Sorry. Oh, you can be sorry.
Couples
all you
Retreat's
want.
not bad, but
Couples Retreat is very good.
It's not
better
better
than
than
Dodgeball.
It's not better than
better
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. It doesn't have more laughs in it than Dodgeball.
What was the breakup movie with Jennifer Aniston?
The Breakup.
The Breakup.
Bang. The Breakup was better.
That
No,
was a
it was
good
not.
movie, but it's
Very
not better
good
than
movie.
Dodgeball.
Very
Not
good
better
movie.
than Dodgeball.
See, if I wanted to, I already did this to you
Interns.
yesterday. I could put a Twitter poll up
The
and have
Interns
you
was
embarrassed.
awesome.
Stop it.
I could have you embarrassed again.
Go ahead.
But since you lost yesterday already,
Yeah.
really badly, by
Yeah.
the way, that Kyrie poll got so bad.
Okay,
So
great.
bad.
Great.
I wouldn't want to do that to you again.
Do it.
But you would get your ass kicked.
What's the exact question you're asking?
Which movie is better? Dodgeball versus, and you can name whatever movie you want from the collection of mediocrity that you just said.
I mean, you're telling me Dodgeball is better than Interns? Internship?
Oh, my God. You're not serious with that.
It's one of the great comedies of our time.
Stop it.
It's awesome. I quote it
What?
every day.
Yeah, I know.
here.
The same quote.
Yeah.
There's one funny line in it. And honestly, Craig, it's not that funny.
Then you don't have a sense of humor.
Okay?
Come on.
It's up to you.
About we were in a blender and now
Come
what?
on. Yeah.
Okay.
We were in a blender and now we're saving lives? What? We were in a blender and now we're saving lives. What?
57. That's how many times he's used it now.
I'm going to use it every day till I die now.
So what movie do you want to use to put up against Dodgeball? I'm
Well,
giving you
Wedding
the choice.
Crashers.
No. We agree Wedding Crashers.
Okay,
is
so that's the side.
Yeah, we put that to the side.
Swingers. Done.
You agree with that, Big Mac?
Easy done.
Not as far as laughs, but it's kind of become a cult classic. I'll allow it, yeah.
You'll
People,
allow
people
it.
love Swingers. Swingers is
You'll allow
probably
it.
better.
Swingers is a great movie.
Yeah, Swingers is a better movie. Not as many laughs as Dodgeball, but a better movie.
So you're saying you're in danger of losing this poll?
You're going to lose.
Swingers is, I think, fair. The other ones are not.
Well, I don't want
Swingers
to be fair. I want to respond.
I just
to-
won.
No,
Game
you-
over.
No, you didn't win
I didn't have to put the poll up and you lost.
No, we didn't.
How about that?
We're having a conversation amongst
You
allies.
already lost.
What was the other movie you said? The Breakup?
I said Internship. I said The Breakup. What else did I say? Swingers.
Breakup is a very funny movie, but it's not as funny as
and I
Dodgeball.
said Couples Retreat.
All right, which one do you want
Yeah.
to put up? It's your choice.
Swingers.
Swingers?
Done. Yeah.
Fine.
That's easy.
All right.
That's a no
You
no
won.
You could
brainer.
argue it's a better movie. It's not funnier. There's
Excuse
more
me?
laughs. There's more laughs
And
in
let's
Dodgeball.
have one
It's a different kind of
acknowledgement.
movie.
One acknowledgement. Can't use a movie where he's not the obvious star. Because Anchorman, of course,
Right.
Anchorman would beat
No,
all,
no,
right?
In my opinion,
Yes.
yes.
But he's not the star of
No.
Anchorman. So I
Well,
just want to be clear about that.
I think Jon Favreau's kind of the star of Swingers. He might be the breakout funny guy in that movie, but the main
he
character
gets
is
as
Jon
much
Favreau.
play, though. Yeah, the focus is on Favreau
Yeah.
and the girlfriend.
Yes.
But Vince Vaughn's 1A.
Are you
So that
accepting
counts.
the wording being which Vince Vaughn movie is funnier?
Like, do you count Old School? Or is that
100%
a Will
old school.
Ferrell
Yeah.
movie?
I think old-
know. I think that's that.
So well, then I
would
put Old
cons-
School up. I win.
So would
Done.
Old School could win, too.
Yeah,
I
old-
agree, but we
Old
don't-
school is better than
Well, that's what I'm
Dodgeball.
asking.
But
We
Craig, we're
counting
not-
Old School?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not
I would
arguing.
count.
We're not arguing that. We argued once you brought up those other movies
Okay.
that you're dead wrong.
The other
now
ones
you're
you're
naming
wrong.
another movie,
Okay,
and
so
I'm saying, yeah,
I'm just
I agree.
asking. You said name a movie. I'm just asking what movies are eligible.
Well, right now, I would agree.
So we're eliminating
that
Old School 'cause better.
and Wedding Crashers were funnier. Like, I
Okay,
agree with you.
great.
Fair.
But then you brought up other movies.
Okay,
And I'm like, that's not true.
Well, because now I'm going through my mental Rolodex.
Okay.
So if we
Also
agree
known
that
as
Old
IMDb.
School, if we agree that Old School Google, if we agree Old School's better, it's out. I'm with you.
All right, so which Vince Vaughn movie was funnier?
I'm going-
Dodgeball versus Swingers?
I'm going Swingers.
Okay. I'll put 3 hours up on
And
the
by
clock.
the way, you're selling Internship short. Internship
Stop.
is a very, very funny
No,
movie.
it's
One of the best, matter of fact.
stop it.
Okay, fine. It's fine. Listen, that's why the world is round.
Of course.
Right?
Taste is subjective.
That's all it is.
We're all amphibious
But,
here.
Evan, I will say this.
Yes.
You're going to lose, and you're going to lose badly.
Really?
Yes.
Badly.
Yes.
As badly as you
By the
lost
way-
the Kyrie vote yesterday?
Yeah, maybe worse.
Because you lost 72%, just in case you're
Yeah, I'm
keeping track
surprised
at
I got
home.
that many votes, to be honest. Did you ever see the movie Made?
Yes.
Not great.
No, it's like a Swingers
The
sequel.
Swingers sequel.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, not great, but
No.
still, I like Vince Vaughn.
Yeah,
So there
Vince
you go.
Vaughn's good. Well,
Okay.
what about the one where he's like Santa Claus's brother?
Oh,
Fred
Fred
Claus.
Claus.
Is that better than?
Fantastic.
It's a decent movie.
No, it's not.
Fantastic.
It's a
terrible.
decent
It
movie,
it's
is all I said.
horrible.
And by the way, isn't he in like, what was it, 3 Christmases?
Yes.
When he and his wife have to see all their families and
Reese
whatnot?
Witherspoon
Reese, yeah.
played
Yeah.
his wife. Yeah.
Also very good.
No, it's not.
Very good
It's
in
okay.
that one, too.
It's okay. It's not in the
choking over there?
dodgeball territory.
No, Dodgeball's a Mount Rushmore Vince Vaughn movie.
Okay.
And I think-
100%.
And I think
Okay.
that's pretty much established. There are
Okay.
a few movies that may be the Washington and Lincoln, but it's definitely top 4. It's definitely in the Mount Rushmore.
877-337-6666. So we'll get all your calls. Yankees last night, of course, they got to 50. Only a couple teams in the history of baseball have gotten to 50 wins as quickly as they have. Did you think Gerrit Cole had it? And are you personally taking responsibility for him losing the no-hitter? Did you go into the wrong seat? Did your girlfriend or wife do something untoward? I got a lot of people saying, blame this guy, blame that guy for the...
Do you blame me?
No.
Do you know what I did to you last night?
Yeah. Yeah, but you're doing it specifically to try to change the juju.
No. I wasn't trying to jinx Gerrit Cole.
That's exactly what you did.
That's not true. I tweeted a GIF of Gerrit Cole staring, and I sent it to my good buddy Craig Carton.
Yeah, I got it.
I did not do that to jinx Gerrit Cole. I did that to mock you.
You did it for both.
No.
You know you did.
You're the president of the Gerrit Cole Hater Society.
I am, no doubt.
And I wanted to just remind you, as he's dominating the Tampa Bay Rays.
He was.
Hey, what's up? Look, hey, I'm staring at you. I'm Gerrit Cole. I'm Kermit the Frog.
I know what
what's
you
up?
were doing.
That's all I was doing.
I know what you were doing.
That's it.
You know what you were doing. Everyone on Twitter knew what you were doing.
What was I doing?
Yeah, you were trolling us. All right? That's all you were doing was trolling us. 877-337-6666. All your calls coming up. Going to be a fun Tuesday. And then tomorrow, our WAG Wednesday. By the way, has WAG Wednesday been booked yet for tomorrow, Tommy?
He's screening calls. Give him a sec.
What are you, my lawyer? So anyway, I had to move tomorrow's guest to another week, so I'm in the process of nailing that down.
So the answer's no then, yeah?
No, the answer's no. I went on another show and don't have a WAG for tomorrow, so I should be...
Well, maybe if you spent less time going to other shows and more time booking WAG Wednesday.
Craig. How'd I set that one up?
You would have booked WAG Wednesday.
Of course.
But you took 20 minutes out of your day to go on another show.
I did. How dare I?
Without permission.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
I'm saying you're right.
I know I'm right.
I'm not going to fight with you all day. I'm sorry. I'll ask for permission next time.
Okay, that's it. We're good then. That's all.
Oh, we're beyond good.
Lesson learned.
Just don't walk away from your food tomorrow.
No.
Okay.
Wow. Lesson learned.
They don't call me Loogie for nothing.
Okay.
Boy, he's getting
Look at that
some
one.
June muscles, man.
I don't know where he found these Brave Bills.
Summer
being
muscles.
attacked.
But he found them.
Jeez.
I think his wife might have said, "Stop being the totem pole."
I mean, he just threatened to spit in your food. That's what he just said.
Well, no.
He did.
No,
did,
I
of course
implied.
he did.
I implied.
You're
I implied.
No,
I didn't
you said
say.
you better not step away from your food.
That's a threat.
I would advise you not to.
You
that's a
threatened
threat.
him that you're going to hock a loogie.
It's not going to be mozzarella in the meatballs.
Okay. Here's Fabio in Babylon. Fabio, what's up? Hi, Fabio.
What's going on? So as lights out as the Yankees rotation has been,
Yeah.
they're going to come up to some pretty big issues because
Why?
Nestor's never thrown over 100 innings. Sevy hasn't thrown over 100 innings since 2018.
Yeah.
Taillon has never thrown more than 140. So at
Yeah.
some point, they're going to either have to shut all these guys
Why?
down periodically
Why?
or pick
Let
up
me ask
somebody.
you a question.
or
Are you a Yankee fan or no?
Big Yankee fan.
All right, so just have morbid curiosity because guys like you truly fascinate me. The Yankees are doing something that has only been done literally a handful of times in the history of the sport.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
So
I'm all for it.
No, you're not. You're not. Because you're not enjoying it in the moment. You're coming up with some cockamamie conversation of what this guy never did. What that guy never did.
I am all about.
You don't
all
sound
about the
like
train.
it.
We're winning the World Series and everything.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
what?
curious.
Yeah.
Like they obviously have to have a plan in place.
I'm sure
for
they
these guys.
do. I'm sure as we get into
And
the second half, they will monitor innings. They will monitor guys' health.
It's not
and
cockamamie.
figure it out. You're cockamamie.
No,
he's
all
cockamamie.
he's suggesting is that we have seen in the past that teams don't believe in increasing a workload by a certain amount. In fact, earlier this season on our show, Buck Showalter even said that about Tyler Miguel, which is why they weren't necessarily going to push him in a lot of his starts. So what he's bringing up is fair. It's a fair concern. Jameson Taillon didn't pitch in 2020. Last year, he threw 144 innings. So I think it's fair to say they're probably not going to want Jameson to pitch much more than 180 innings. Now, here's the good news. The Yankees know this. The Yankees are not going to be surprised by this.
You think the Yankees are aware of this?
Are there going to be starts, especially if they run away with the American League East, where they may skip Jameson Taillon? Yes. Where they cut down his workload in a given start? Yes.
Yeah.
So you're both kind of right.
Here's what bothers
It's not cockamamie, though.
This bothers me to my core, and I say it to you all the time.
What are you bothered by?
When, you don't enjoy things in the moment sometimes because you're a bigger picture guy. Like okay, great, they won, but we've had this conversation before.
Sure.
To me, the Yankees are doing something. Let's be fair. None of us predicted. Matter of fact, majority of vocal Yankee fans that came to this radio station back in February and March hated this offseason.
Right.
Didn't think the Yankees were going to be the class of the American League East, let alone the American League, right?
Right.
And that guy's not enjoying it.
No. I got to defend him. He wasn't ripping anybody, Craig. He was merely asking a question, which is
But it comes from a place of negativity.
No, it doesn't. It comes from the place of, hey, just want to remind you guys, at some point, they're going to have to slow down the innings of certain guys because the Yankees, amongst other teams, don't believe in increasing a workload too much.
Right.
That's a fair point. That's not even negative, though.
I'm sorry. We can disagree on it.
Look,
to me,
you're right.
You're 50 and 17.
Here's why.
For the first time in a long, long time, there's really nothing to complain about.
No. Today's not the right day. You're right, because Garrett Cole's not affected by this. Garrett Cole is not going to be limited in how many innings he throws. But there are guys, specifically Taillon and certainly Nestor Cortez, who will be. And guess what? The Yankees will take care of it.
I'm sure the Yankees are aware.
It's not like Brian Cashman woke up this morning and said, holy crap, Taillon's at 73 innings. What do I do?
Right.
I think they have an idea that as this season rolls on, they may have to slow it down a little bit, and that's okay. Because once the Yankees get healthy in their bullpen, assuming Loizaga comes back and Britton comes back, they'll be okay, especially considering you were right about something from 2 weeks ago. And I hate admitting you're right, but you are right. Dude, this thing's over.
Yeah.
The Yankees have won the American League East. They have. And here's the other thing that's over. Look at the standings. They're a top 2 team in the American League, too. They get in a first-round bye. They're going right to the divisional series. They have opened up such a monstrous lead on everybody.
Yeah, it's ugly.
That it's done.
Yeah.
If we're just being realistic about this, it is over.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm going to shake your hand.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
I'll put it right out there. Unlike you, when it's in reverse, I'll take it.
Well, because I haven't won the division.
Yeah, well, because your lead's half of ours. But you'll get there. Don't worry.
I hope so.
It's going to be, and you know what?
I hope so.
I hope you get there, too.
Me too.
I can't wait to shake your hand.
I got a long way to go, and I have a pennant race.
In the future, though, when we do shake hands, if you'd kindly not dead fish me, I would appreciate it.
Oh, I gave you dead fish?
You dead fish.
Let me try that one more time.
No, it's too late.
I really did.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel bad now.
I feel bad. Like it's emasculating. I feel terrible.
To me or you?
That you came in and dead fish me. Yeah.
Because I don't shake a lot of hands anymore. I'm a fist bump guy. That's where I am.
COVID.
Yeah. It's the best part about COVID was now going to the fist bump.
COVID got rid of the handshake.
I love it.
Sure did.
But I wanted to congratulate you, and I still feel with congratulations, I kind of have to give you the handshake.
All good. 877-337-6666.